Okay. Hello, my name is Teseo, and I'd like to start off by thanking you all for coming today. Now, you and everyone you know have been in a situation where, off of face value, you have a problem that you can't solve. And when faced with this issue, your first thought might be to call someone to help you. Then, when all is said and done, the problem is gone and everybody's happy. But what if you didn't need that help? What if you could have done it all on your own? Well, you never would know if you never tried, and maybe you wouldn't end up needing to call or wait and pay somebody to come help you. So personally speaking, I try to give whatever dilemma I'm facing my best shot before I go to someone else, or at least that's what I like to say. And most of the time, I can learn something out of it. And even if I can't solve my issue, I'll still be that much closer. And when I do ask someone for help, I won't feel as dumb. Sometimes in life, though, we have challenges that we come across and decide that the first and best course of action is to get somebody to come help us or do it for us. But when but having this mindset for everything won't get you anywhere in life, and it'll actually end up hindering you and wasting your time. So what does that mean I'm going to talk about? Well, first I'll go over the fable of Hercules and the Wagoneer, while trying to highlight the moral lesson of self-help within it, and then I'll try to relate that fable to a experience of mine that I think is pretty universally applicable. It's specific to me, but I think the principle is there. With that said, allow me to tell you the story of Hercules and the Wagoneer. So, the story starts with the unfortunate fate of a man and his wagon, with Hercules as the mighty savior. And it is read from aesopfables.com on January 26th, 2023. A carter was driving his wagon along a road when his wheels started to sink into the mud. As soon as he realized what happened, he cried to Hercules for help, and to his amazement, Hercules appeared. But all Hercules did was tell the carter to put his shoulders to the wheels, to goad on his bullocks, and push the car out of the wagon, and to never pray or push the wagon out of the mud, and to never pray to him more until he's done his best to help himself. And I think the main thing to take away from the story is that the carter didn't even need the help from Hercules. The only thing Hercules did was made him realize that he could have done it on his own, and all he needed to do was try. So on the flip side, here's a tale that isn't rooted in Greek mythology. Initially, when I was trying to relate the story of Hercules and the Wagoneer to something of my own, I couldn't think of any good examples, but then I remembered when I first started going to the gym alone. About a year ago, I began my endeavor into living a stronger life, and with that, I started going to the gym with my friend. But I never went without him, and I didn't want to go without him because I was nervous and I wasn't really sure what I was doing. Um, and unfortunately, because of that, I became dependent on him going, and I wasn't really able to go very much when it fit my schedule. So I ended up canceling my membership. After a couple of months, I realized that I had wasted enough time making up excuses and that I just had to go out and do it. So I got a workout plan, made sure I knew what I was doing, and then I got my gym membership. And from then on, it just has become a part of my weekly routine, and it's something that I love doing. And looking back on it, it's kind of, I don't like to think about how much time I wasted because there's so many wasted months, but my reasoning was just another week or two and then I'll be good. But in reality, I never would have been ready if I didn't just go on my own. It's just something, it was just a mental barrier I had to break. And now to tie that back to my the central theme of my discussion today is that helping yourself is the best kind of help that you can get. And that's exactly what that's exactly what the carter learned when Hercules scolded him. If you do need someone to help you, just make sure you're not wasting your time and their time, and try to learn something out of it if you can. And if I wanted you to take anything away from this, it would be that the next time you face something new or challenging, just jump right into it head on and don't procrastinate on it. If it's possible to get some advice, then that's great, do that. But if you can't, sometimes you just need to brave it alone. Thank you. Do I have any questions?